Today we'll be talking about Magid. The beginning of Magid starts off with Lachma Anya. Lachma Anya talks about that this is the bread that we ate in Chaim. Then it goes and says that it ends off with a prayer that the next year we should be eating this in Yerushalayim. But it's interesting to note when we start off, it says Lachma Anya. This is the bread that we ate in Mitzrayim. Some people have the custom that they actually carry around the matzah, put it over their shoulder, to remind them of the bread that they had in Mitzrayim. However, at the end of Magid, we say, Rabbi Leibowitz says, whoever doesn't say three parts of the Haggadah, they don't fulfill the requirement. And that is Pesach, Matzah, Mar. Why we eat all three. So we say over there, the reason why we eat matzah is because this is the bread which we ate when we left Mitzrayim. So the question arises, what's the reason we eat the bread? Is it like we say over here at the beginning of Magid, of Lachma Anya, because this is the bread that we ate in Egypt? Or is it, as we end off, that this is the bread that we ate when we left Egypt? Which one is it? This brings us to another question, that when we start off the Seder, we don't start off with a meal. Why don't we start off with a meal, and then once we already have something in our stomachs, then go and start Magid and talk about the whole story? Why don't we have to wait to go through Magid and then eat the meal? I think most people will be rather eat first than eat later. So what's the reason for this? So I think to understand this, we should start with there's a halacha, it's called in the Rambam, that says by the Seder it's supposed to be as if you went and you have to see as if you left Mitzrayim yourself. So that could be the answer for both of these questions. You have to start off as if we left Mitzrayim. So right now, at the beginning of the Seder, we're just starting the night. At this point, which is if we are in Egypt, we're going through all the shibud, we're going through the slavery that they went through, and it's going to go and build up as we go through the night to get to the Makkos, and from there to the actual redemption, to the Gula, to Yetzias Mitzrayim, and it's all the build up. So right now we're starting off, we're saying Lachma Anya. This is where we were in Egypt when we were slaves. This is the bread that we ate. Now, we don't want to eat this bread yet because this is bread of slavery. And then we go build up through all the steps that happened in our time in Mitzrayim, from the slavery to redemption, till we finally get to the end of it by the end of Magid. And we hit that point, we say, why are we eating this matzah? We're eating the matzah because this is the bread of redemption. When we finally finish that, then then and only then is the time that we could go and start eating the matzah. Because we want that which we eat, the bread that we eat, we don't want it to be bread of slavery. We want it to be a bread of redemption. And the only way to do this is to see where we came from and where we got to, and that's how we started it. And that will bring us to the redemption, and hopefully for the following redemption and understanding. This night will bring us to the understanding what we could get to bring to the following redemption.